Hello, beloveds. Noteworthy moment. I'm just sitting here and going through the process of, I guess, what's the word I want to use? Going through my thoughts, categorizing, putting away, shredding, filing, revamping thoughts, ideas, and my synopsis on dating. I'm becoming leery and exhausted quickly with the process. Nobody says what they mean, and nobody means what they say. It's like, I'm tired of filling out applications for these folks. I'm tired of selling myself. It's like I have to sell myself, and I'm supposed to be privy to whatever's dangling. And I think men are just as vulnerable. They're just as weak. They're just as naive and prideful as women, vice versa. I mean, this is why I don't get this lead submit crap. You spurt life, I carry life, and reproduce it. That's the only difference, honey. Everything else, we do alike, we feel alike, we think alike. We have the same needs. We have the same requirements, desires. One is a male and one is a female. And one, you can't have one without the other. We need each other. We need each other. So there's no reason that I should have to perform or sell, advertise who I am, what I am, and what I can contribute. Because when you want something, you set your mind to invest in it. You set aside finances or skills or the time to acquire those skills to get something that you want to invest in. You do your research, you study, you observe, you acquire information, you investigate, you are invested. Nobody wants to do that anymore. They just want to give you a sheet of paper, fill this out, tell me all your requirements. Why should I pick you? Don't pick me. If I have to tell you why to pick me, how to pick me, when to pick me, where to pick me, don't pick me. Because if you want me, you have to invest, honey. You got to investigate. You got to do your research. You got to set time aside. And you have to be available emotionally, physically. You have to interact. You can't just check off things off of a list, honey. It just does not work that way. And I think we're both tired of being in a box. The men are tired of being in the box of the provider, of the leader, of the cover. And women are tired of being in the box of submit, be silent, and having to just blindly trust what you say because you're the MAN. I'm so tired of it. It's like, I'm just over it. Dating is not fun to me. It's not fun. It's work. And I mean, you do have to put work in anything. Anything that you get, you got to work to keep it. You got to care for it. There are things you have to do to keep it looking good, running good, effectively, efficiently, smoothly. That takes commitment, consistency. That takes faithfulness, loyalty, and want. You have to have a desire to do this. And especially if you're talking about a relationship that has love. Because love is not prideful. It's not surrounded with egos. It's just present, available, and eager. It is looking for the opportunity to love more. Love does that. It's a verb, it's a work, it's a process, and it returns. It returns. So, I have made up my mind that I am no longer going to fill out applications and put myself on display and spin around on a block. This is who I am. This is what I can do. This is what I offer. If you want to know all of these things, invest. Invest your time. Invest your patience. Invest your mind. Invest your heart. Because this can be got easily. It's not hard. And it's really not what we require or need. It's just I don't want to say it's necessary. It is necessary, but it isn't necessary for only one of us to provide it, to fulfill it. But I'm just tired, just venting. It's like I thought dating would be fun. And I've met a couple of people by chance. Nothing that I want to talk about. Nothing that anybody even knows that I have done or gone out. Because to me, it's not that great. I mean, at first I was excited to be talking to different people. You know, just swapping energy. But it takes a lot out of you quickly. It gets old fast. And, you know, trusting somebody it's nice to think that you can automatically trust a person. I mean, nature tells us to, when we meet somebody, to, you know, you're open. You're open. But trust, it doesn't come natural for everybody. Depending on what you've experienced, what's been your experience, what's been your what are the results of your experience with trust? And in light of all of that, I'm still optimistic. I'm still hopeful. But something's missing. And sometimes this process makes me want to do it how the men do it. Just be dogmatic, but that's not who I am. I need more than just what do they call it? Transaction. That's what it's come to now. Sugar babies. I got an offer to be. This dude asked me to be his sugar baby. He said he's a sugar daddy, looking for a sugar baby. And I know you're a good girl, but it's not gonna hurt you to make some extra cash. And all you gotta do is be nice to me, go out with me, make me laugh, and call me daily. What? Now I'm strapped for cash right now. I could use some extra cash. But I said no. I don't know. I just don't want to roll like that. That's not how I roll. Period. I mean, to me, that's going to bring some karma that ain't even worth the action. And that's how I roll. That's how I think. That's how I function. That's not worth it. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. But it doesn't work for me. That was a mind blower. But I'm over it. So I'm gonna find something else to occupy my time with other than dating, because it's old already. I've had my fill. That's what I say today. Next month I might not feel the same way. But my patience is thin with this. But this too shall pass. It's gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Yeah, so that's my rant, my noteworthy moment for this evening. Now I'm gonna go take this rag off my head. Oh. And go do this hair. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Love you to life. Ooh. And I'll see you in the future.